What's up, boys and bullets? We're fucking back, dude. I know there's blizzards and time slot shifts and all this craziness going on, but we're here. Avon's stuck in a blizzard. He has no power, no internet. He might be stopping by if anything happens. But who we do have here, what we do have is Kaz. It's just me and Kaz tonight, guys. Thanks for showing up.
Just
Great
me and Max. No one else.
Yeah. Hold on. We do have somebody creeping up the rear, creeping up my rear. We do have Bibble. Bibble stopping by. He decided, hey, what's going on, Bibble?
That bit would have worked a lot better if my icon wasn't on the screen already.
Yeah, that's cool. And
no
this
one's looking at that.
And this partnership would work a lot better if you came on our show from time to time, given that we're on your show literally every Saturday and Sunday.
You're not on my show every Saturday. Avon is on my show every Saturday, and I very much appreciate it.
Who is Avon?
Avon is the spoon to my spork. He's the beef to my pork.
I'm so sick of this shit, dude.
What?
I'm so sick of this. No, because I'm your homie, dude.
Yeah.
We're homies, bro. What are you talking
That's
about?
Right.
Sporks?
Well, we're homies. We're homies. But Avon is, again, the spoon to my spork. The beef to my pork. The knife to my fork. The bottle to my cork.
That was beautiful, Bibble. I'm teared right now.
You told me that I was the James Earl Ray to your MLK, bro.
Yes, I did say that, didn't I?
Unbelievable. Yeah, it's cute, dude.
That is cute.
Let's just stay cute, man. Like, stop being like this. We actually brought you on to figure out why you're so mad at me. Actually, I don't care, dude. Let's talk about crypto and shit because we've been gone for quite a while, man. And I don't want people to think that we're like, I really don't have an excuse. Well, we got our time slot used up one time, then another time there was another thing, but we're back. We're back, and we're never going to leave you again because we're here for you. And
there will never be a missed show ever again.
Yeah, that's something that we were just talking about. That you guys, because
we weren't talking about anything.
No, we weren't talking about anything. We're gonna move on. We're gonna start the fucking show. Kaz, what are we talking about tonight?
Well, last 3 weeks, crypto's been a bit weird, but still, kind of stable, right? Ish. We had a good day today for ADA. You see that?
We did have quite the scare. Dipping below 41. We hit 40,000 back about a week or two ago, and it just kind of caused a tank of the whole market.
Yeah.
You said ADA was up today.
In fact,
what's going on in Coinbase? Have you seen what's going on in Coinbase?
I have not seen what's going on in Coinbase.
Or for like the past week or two, you try to see what the top coins are, the biggest movers for the day.
Yeah. And
it just shows like a fucking shitload of shit coins that nobody's ever heard of that are all up like 10,000, 6,000. It completely clogs up the entire screen. So we've been having to go to like CoinGecko and stuff to take a look at some things.
Yeah, it sounds like there's some weird manipulation there.
I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, I think a new exchange a new like shitcoin exclusive exchange opened up, and they're just like recycling volume back and forth. Have you ever seen when they do that?
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, in fact, there was a big thing about. We actually covered one of those. We covered that happening, I think.
Yeah, where there's no price movement, and it's the exchange selling it back and forth to itself.
Yeah.
Just to kind of inflate the volume.
And no taking out of exchange at all. Like, you don't see anything being taken out.
Yeah, let me see if it's still going like that. If you want to go to coinmarketcap.com and just hit the...
did you say you want me to not bring you up?
No, I'm not sharing anything. I haven't even switched users. But yeah, if you go to coinbase.com, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Oh, what I'm also going to talk about today is an NFT or an IFO on the Cake platform that goes live tomorrow at 9 a.m. If you have anything staked, I think I talked about IFOs last time and how they work, the funding models for that exchange and how you can buy new coins and stuff like that. I actually missed it. I woke up at 9:12 last week or 2 weeks ago, and I missed it. It sold out within a couple of seconds. You can get these coins for like 2 cents, and the next day they're 12, 13, 14, 15 cents.
But you have to be staking in that. to get it. Well,
Yeah.
staking in that thing to get it, but it's fine to do.
Yeah.
Okay, on screen I've got CoinMarketCap.
Okay.
Is this what you wanted at?
I actually can't see where you're. I don't have a link or anything.
Oh, okay. I can bring it up in Discord. Oh my god, I feel like shit, dude.
Yeah, we're all hungover right now. Can you do me a favor and put the fucking dark mode on Coinbase? God damn.
Not easily.
That's fine. Yeah, it's in the upper right hand corner.
Oh yeah, I suppose I can do that. There we go.
Okay,
Feeling
yeah.
your eyes, dude.
It's the worst, dude. Go ahead and click the 24-hour percentage.
Okay. Holy shit, dude.
This has been happening.
Bitcoin. There we go, everyone. Bitcoin.
Well, this has been happening all week, and it's just been nonsense. Nobody knows these things. They're just being fucking pumped through the goddamn roof. So that's what we're dealing with. FedEx token. Yeah. That's it. Let's see if I can actually
This kind of stuff is so fucking bad for the whole fucking network.
Well, it sucks because this is not actually what's happening, right? This isn't. If you go to CoinGecko, you can see like what actually is happening in the last 24 hours.
So retarded, dude.
Is there anything that you've been looking at, Bibble? As far as like, you have any questions about crypto or anything like that? You know how blockchains work and shit.
How do they work?
They just work, man. Hey, go ahead and click that little moon up on the right.
Oh, I'm doing it.
God damn it! You got me
Right,
again.
let's go to the 24-hour for. What do we see here?
Bibble's talking, man.
I didn't hear him.
I wasn't saying anything important.
You can go ahead, Bibble.
No, I was just saying Max got me again.
Go ahead.
Bibble, why don't you be the weather girl and you tell us, you think you can do that or no?
Yeah, the weather right now is
No. Look at the weather.
fire is so delightful.
No, we do a little segment called the weather report where we talk about like the top coins of the day, and then we go through. Yeah, so like right now, you see how Cardano is up 9.7% the past 24 hours.
I do see that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go through the top 5. Let's just see if we can do that.
So we've got Cardano up 9.7%, as you can see. The next coin that we're looking at is BitTorrent. That's going to be up 7.0%. And then we have Axie Infinity. That one's gone up a whopping 6.6%. And OK8. Or is that OKB? I can't see. That one is skyrocketing with a 5.7. Uniswap doing decent gains with a 5.4, bringing up the rear.
Fuck yeah, dude. That was awesome, bro. You nailed it.
Thank you.
Dude, I think we got a replacement.
Yeah. Avon's
he knows just as much about the markets as Avon does, so I think he's a good fit.
We just need him to learn some normal trad stuff and we'll be good.
No, but for real, what is his name here? Bibble. You
Oh my god. You did that on purpose as well.
No, I almost called him Avon and then I just stalled. But yeah, do you follow crypto? Is there anything that you have been looking at or anything like that?
No, I don't really follow it. I'm not that familiar with crypto or the markets or anything of that nature. I have been following NFTs, and sometimes I wonder if I could get in on that somehow. Maybe I was thinking about how they do like a series of pictures or drawings or images or whatever and sell them as an NFT set, just kind of like a daily vlog thing where every day I take a picture of my butthole and try and sell it as an NFT.
That's cool. It's like sort of a
moon over my hammies.
That could be a good idea. I don't think anyone's done that before. And, it's all about like you're being first to the market, right?
That is what it's all about. Yeah.
So you could do this quite easily if you want. Max taught everyone how to make
What was that?
NFTs the other
Screen
week.
hook? What the fuck was that? What were we just looking at?
Just the YouTube screen.
Oh, okay.
We can call it Starfish by Bibble, and it's just a picture of your asshole from different angles.
Yeah. No,
Starfish.
just a picture of my asshole straight on, taken
Yeah.
from my webcam, but a new one each day. So it's a
Each
series
day.
of images. Yeah. Yeah.
And then the name of each one will be like what you ate.
Yeah. The previous day. Yeah.
Dude, I like it.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a team together. I'm gonna go ahead. Can you talk for a second? I'm gonna switch over, and then I'll pull up some of the tweets and stuff of relevant news. Let's actually do stuff. All right.
It's quite weird actually that you don't follow crypto. I thought you might. This might be right up your thing, following crypto type of stuff.
Following the markets and crypto and
Not
everything.
necessarily like directly, but at least following news and stuff about crypto. I thought that might be something you'd be, because you're all in similar to me, where you like kind of prepping type stuff, or alternative market type stuff.
Yes, that's right. The Riminal Order NFT line. That's what we should
Oh, that's
call
a
it.
great idea. Yeah, I'm sure that I bet they're probably doing it. They've probably already done it. In fact, they've probably done it where they don't sell it to anyone, because if you sell it, then you're leaving the order, right?
No. I mean, that's not the way I do my prepping. My prepping is, just like the general basic bitch prepping, where I learn how to cut wood and, plant crops and stuff like that. I'm looking up how to take care of goats, things like that. I mean, if
That'd be cool.
if you got a goat, you want chickens for protein, right? Because you get the eggs every day. But the goats are where it's at, because that's where you really up your standard of living. You get your milk, your butter, your cheese. You can get that from a goat, and they cut the yard. So that's the main thing. Is you got to get a lot of land. I mean, not a lot. You don't need a lot. You got to get a couple acres. You got to get chickens and goats, and then you can have a couple of crops, and you're good.
We still want to get chickens at some point. But when you look into it, it looks like such a ball ache, like an actual ball ache to have chickens. But it would be cool to have. I wouldn't deny that.
Wait, such a what?
Do you not use that term?
What did you say?
A ball ache?
Ball ache. Okay.
Ball ache, yeah.
I thought you said ballet, and I thought it was like a French word that I didn't know.
Oh, no.
This motherfucker's trying to act like he's smarter than me or something, using some fucking ballet.
Oh, God, I
don't know what the fucking ball
never.
is. No, okay, ball ache, yeah.
I would
yeah,
never act like I was smart. That would be just the wrong thing to do.
But no, I mean, like, obviously crypto is where it's at. I probably should, which is why I do watch,
the biggest show on YouTube. You watch the biggest show on YouTube, which is
PewDiePie.
Yeah. Dude, that guy's probably rolling in crypto.
yeah.
I would guarantee that he probably bought shitloads, when it first started out, and even like probably the other year. I'm sure he's buying.
That even had to buy it. I'm sure he had fans that were like, "Here's some crypto. We fucking love you or whatever."
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's gonna get big. Those crypto guys, when they fucking get interested in something, that's all they talk about is the crypto. And I'm sure if you got millions of fans,
yeah,
all it takes is a couple thousand dedicated ones that are crypto fanatics that send you a little bit of crypto, just as a like, here, this will get big one day. And then the day came that it did get big, so I'm sure it added a couple more millions to his bank account. Not that he needs it, but maybe me in the chat, we can add a couple a zero or something to our bank accounts with this crypto business. Maybe not getting to the millions, but maybe we get to the thousands, boys.
Well, that's the whole point of crypto. It's about trying to get
there it is.
Trying to get rich eventually.
You can hear me, yes?
We can hear you, yes.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm sorry I had to subject the audience to that. I hope you guys didn't bore them too much, but I'm back and we can actually
Get
start
rich
talking
or
about
die
shit.
trying.
Yeah, get rich or die trying.
That's that Pee Wee Herman movie where he stole his bike and he had to go meet Large Marge and shit.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah. Okay. So as I put
What
a
is a
little nicotine
balle?
pouch. A what?
A balle.
What do you mean a balle?
A
How do
balle.
you spell it?
BALLACHE.
BALLACAG.
Yeah.
That's not a word.
Wow, he doesn't know the word, dude.
He doesn't know what balle means.
What a ball, eh? Oh my god, we're so retarded.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on, dude. I'm the one that's hungover and all fucked up, and I'm the one who's. What are you talking about, ballet? What's happening? What are you guys doing? What did you do while I was gone?
What are you doing?
I'm out here grinding, bro. I'm doing my thing and shit like that.
All right. Kaz and I, we have a history. We've known each other for a long time. All right, bud?
Yeah, we've known each other since day one, dude.
Day fucking one.
My day one bitches.
Where my day one bitches at?
Oh my
day
god.
one bitches out here?
Yeah, we're so entertaining. It's unreal that we haven't. Maybe there was a notification issue. That's why we haven't got 10 million viewers right now. It's just because of that.
I think that's the reason,
yeah.
I can't think of any other reason personally.
I just noticed how the icons all lined up correctly for the VC icons on the background. Never mind. So, Max.
What's up, man?
What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm taking a look at a volcano-powered Bitcoin miner. A whole truck of them just arrived in El Salvador. There's also a pretty huge gathering of El Salvadorians in Los Angeles in support of the Chad Bro president of El Salvador. They're all waving Bitcoin flags and everything like that. A lot of stuff going on. I don't know if you know who a modern philosophizer by the name of Jordan B. Peterson is.
I've heard of this guy.
Yeah, 6 hours ago he tweeted, Bitcoin fixes this in response to Pierre Poilievre. You want to talk about French? Pierre Poilievre.
No, we have, the English have got an inherent hatred to those types of people.
Well, then why do you still put your R's in front of the E's in words like theater and shit, dude?
Oh,
I don't know, man.
No, hold on, Kaz. Let me ask you a question. What's that thing that we eat? Like it's like a Parmesan. In Italian, it's called moulignan, but it's like a big purple fruit. What is that? What is that called?
Purple fruit. An eggplant?
Purple vegetable.
An eggplant?
You don't fucking call them eggplants. Don't try to fucking pander to the American audience, dude. What do you call them in the UK?
Well, we call them aubergine.
You call them aubergines, don't you?
Yeah. We invented the language, dude.
French.
We can call it whatever we want.
You didn't invent French, dude. Why are you naming shit?
We invented the language. We are the literal origin of the world.
You invented the language, and then the French came and butt fucked it, and now you still all use their words.
The French have never stood on British soil.
What are you talking about, dude? The whole Battle of Hastings
didn't happen.
Goddamn. Oh, really?
This conspiracy theory, dude.
Oh, it's a conspiracy theory, is it? Well, this show's going very well so far. And I just want to say I'm happy to have you here. And Bibble is the man for showing up. Thank you for finally cashing in your chips when it comes to returning a favor. It's really good to have you, dude.
See, this is why I never come on this show. Because all it is attacks and insults and these little comments, it hurts my feelings. You know, it hurts
Yeah,
my
I would
feelings.
never
what,
make
man?
these comments.
All I do when I'm on your show is sit here and take the punishment. And now you're on my show, bro, with twice the viewership, the loyalty. Everybody's fucking loving this shit, dude. Flam showed up in your show and I fucking put the kibosh on his nonsense. He was trying to talk about some gay shit.
He was
I'm trying to talk about
trying
good.
to, help my viewership,
No, Bibble's
raise
doing the
my
right thing
profile.
there because Fam's been doing pretty damn good. And
Yeah,
he's got a, it's the right thing to do.
and
I know
all
what
I
Mac
he's
got
doing.
did was try and sabotage it.
Wow, dude.
yeah. All right. So let's what do you think we look what do you say?
Hang
Jesus
on,
Christ.
MTMD has
Fucking
just said the volcano is likely dead.
it is. I mean, the volcano isn't like it's not like an active volcano. It's the thermogenic heat from the bottom,
Well, he said
from
it's
the shit
dead,
underneath.
dude.
Whoa,
Hold on, wait a minute.
He
Volcanoes
said
can't
it's
die.
dead.
it's dead.
Volcanoes, listen to me. Volcanoes can't die. It was obviously
It's dead.
murdered. Oh fuck, where's my soundboard?
By
God
by
damn
who,
it. Oh,
dude?
that would have been so fucking cool. Huh?
Who was it murdered by?
Oh, Vladimir Putin. This is known, dude. Everybody knows this shit.
This sounds like Hillary Clinton shit, dude.
No, Vladimir Putin
Always
teamed up
blaming
with
the Russians. What have the Russians ever
no.
done?
He teamed up with the Saudi trillionaire, and I think Mossad was involved. Let's just say they were.
Listen to all
And then
these conspiracy theories.
they
It's
killed the
just not
volcano,
acceptable.
dude. Okay, you can look at it, dude. You can just look at it. All right. Uh,
So, what's this show about, dude?
this show?
Yeah. What's the title?
This is Avon's in a blizzard, and we're talking about whether or not we're in a crypto winter because I know everybody kind of got scared last time. Last couple of weeks when I'm looking at it right now, Bitcoin did dip all the way down to $40,000 and it was terrifying. I think we went sub 40 if I'm not
We
mistaken.
did
What do we got?
on Binance, I think, at least.
Yeah,
I
30
did see
we
it.
did on Coinbase we did 39,650. 39,650 is the low, the local low that we bounced off of, which was honestly I was happy to see it. Thank God we had some volume coming in. That ended up being, you know what, I'll just go ahead and pull up my screen, yeah?
Yeah, if you pull it up, I'll pull you up. And pull you off.
Yo, if I pull it up, you pull it out, dude. You know what I'm saying? Fucking spoon to my sport.
It's what homies do, right? Help each other
Kaz,
out.
Kaz,
Mac.
you're the spoon to my sport, man.
That's beautiful, dude.
Thanks, bro.
I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch
The
soon.
knife to your fork.
Huh?
I see the knife to your fork.
Sometimes all you need
Whoa.
is a spoon. Sometimes all you want spoons, but all you need is a knife. And it rains on your wedding day in that song and shit.
Okay, I've got this on screen.
So fucking typical of you, though, eh?
Oh,
What
eh?
do we got, man?
Oh, eh?
So fucking typical of you, eh?
Oh, eh? Okay. Oh shit, that's not the right thing. Huh. Fuck. Pop out. There we go. Yeah, I am sick as fuck.
You're sick? Oh yeah. Why don't you? What happened to you, man? You do have you said you don't know if you have COVID or not?
No, I don't know. I've literally taken, I don't know, 4 tests now. They've all said negative. Every test. But
You still feel like shit.
I feel like shit, dude. I felt shit for like about 2.5 days now.
Yeah.
Hopefully it ends very soon because fuck, I feel like shit.
I hope
I've
so,
tried
man.
all like the usual shit so far. Like, well, I already was taking vitamin D, zinc, been taking like tea and orange juice and shit. Whether it'll help, I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope you feel better, man.
Thanks, man.
All right. Well, let's check this out. Let's take a look here. This is the local bottom, right? It happened 7 days ago, exactly a week ago tonight. We hit the bottom, and that was at $39,650. And if you look back here, this is the last time we were down that low, sub 40. Um, the low on this day right here, this was September 21st, year 2021. We had a 39,600. So that's $50 beneath this one. We could technically call this a higher low. We did have to
If
fill
we
the
want to be
skinny gap
technical,
if we wanted to be technical. Yeah, it really wasn't pleasant to see us, taking this extended downtrend. I will pull up the other one here, where I had a trend that we had been watching for a long time. This was the legacy trend that we were paying attention to, and you
Very
can
good.
see how we broke out of it right here. I think I was charting it on the 4-hour. We definitely on the show talked about what would happen. The trend is your friend until the end. And when it ends, this was the little channel that was forming here, or it did form back here, broke out of it, stayed above it for a while, came back down to test it, fell right back into the channel. We talked about this legacy trend line still being in play, and if it was to break, where the next levels would be if it was to break, and it did in fact break with a lot of volume right here. The next stops after we fall out of a trend like this would be, first it was, what was it, 43,000. Then it looked like it stuck around 41 for a while before finally dropping down to the big even 40,000. Then taking its final bounce where the previous low was, about $50 over. So that's where we're at right now. We're still waiting for this volume to come in and show us the bounce that we want to see. I did want to show some of the things that was going on when it comes to crypto Twitter and who has been lighting up the waves. I don't know if you remember Jordan B. Peterson. What the fuck? Jordan. Okay, well, he talked
do tweet and
about,
reply, maybe.
no, it's okay. Basically just
Not
typed
following
in,
any egos here, are we?
oh yeah.
Okay.
But there were two big names that weren't necessarily in the crypto space traditionally that tweeted about Bitcoin. And I know when we're in a booming market, whenever you see people like Lindsay Lohan or other people just that aren't normally involved in crypto talking about crypto, that means we're at the top. When we're looking for a bounce and people are talking about the technicals of it, like the two people I'm about to bring up aren't talking about Bitcoin just telling you to buy it.
Yeah,
Right? They're talking about
they're talking about the technicals. Yeah, guys, look at this.
what?
That's just hilarious to me. Maybe not to
All right,
everyone.
what I said technicals, but what I meant was the fundamentals of it and the use cases for a thing like Bitcoin and why it would be.
Yeah, because they don't want to talk
Yeah.
about the price and stuff because we obviously just took a big hit.
Well, because look what's happening. This is, by the way, this is Venezuela.
En fajo, bebé.
Can you hear this?
República Bolivariana de Venezuela.
Yep.
Can you hear this?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So this is currency
Mire
from
cómo
the
está la
Republic of
plata,
Venezuela.
mire. Mire cómo está el billete, mire.
Mira cómo está billete. Look how many bills. Holy shit,
Miren, bebé.
dude.
Ay, dolor, me volviste a dar.
Ay, dolor. Oh, how it hurts.
Qué lujo, qué lujo.
Qué lujo.
Qué lujo, qué
Yeah,
lujo.
this is what we don't want to happen to the American dollar, but as we have a president in charge. That's acting the same way you would if you were a spy and became president of the country that you were supposed to be taking down. Bitcoin is up over 5,000% over, the American dollar, and this is what I was talking about. This is the extremely pro-Bitcoin president.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, they, the news and the mainstream media will have you believe that he doesn't have popular support and that he is a far right, whatever. You can say whatever they want. That's not. Oh, there's a Napoli shirt in there. But yeah, this is in Los Angeles. There is a lot of El Salvadorian immigrants there, and they are in support of the president of the country that they fled to steal our tax dollars from. And the mayor of Rio de Janeiro did announce a discount if you were to pay your Bitcoin in or to pay your taxes in Bitcoin. That's 10% discount. What I wanted to show you was Francis Ngannou. Oh, this is good. This is good. We need to watch this real quick. So I don't know if you know Dave Ramsey. He is famous for being anti-Bitcoin. This was him in the year 2014.
And, I got all you Iraqi dinar people and all you gold people all pissed off at me. So let's just go ahead and add you Bitcoin people to the mix. You're stupid. You're going to lose your money. Be pissed at me. You shouldn't have put money in something wacko like that. People, money, and handling your personal investments is not difficult. I'll go ahead and, I got all you Iraqi dinar people and all you gold people all pissed off at me.
So he's famous for being anti-Bitcoin. This was him in the year 2014 telling you not to buy it and that you're stupid if you did buy it. That's when the price was at $550. We did hit an all-time high of $69,000. Can you imagine if you you get $1,000 from your grandmother for your birthday and you just toss it into Bitcoin. Right, there's that story of that I think he was the first crypto millionaire that was ever spotlit on, I think it was Vice or spotlit in the mainstream. He took a $1,000 check that he got for Christmas from his grandmother and bought Dash with it, and it was less than a cent at the time. And this was around 2018 where he cashed out, and he was just, he was a multi-millionaire, and he didn't even know what the fuck he was buying. He just thought it was cool, and that Bitcoin was too expensive, so he bought Dash and became a millionaire because of it. This is always a great picture to see, and this is why I'm convinced. I'm convinced that she hates Bitcoin because this guy made her look stupid in that hearing that I don't remember when that was, a few years ago, when she was being nominated. Here's the volcano-powered Bitcoin miners that we were talking about arriving in El Salvador. Does that look like a dead volcano to you?
I'm not seeing any volcano, dude.
Doesn't look like it to me. That looks like a container.
This is how they shipped it?
No, this is just this is an operational container that's using the thermonuclear dynamic energy.
Is it running?
Plutonium crystals. You don't hear it? Yeah, I didn't want to kill you with it.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah. And she's basically, what this guy's doing is trying to sneak this girl into the back to get his fingers sticky real quick on his lunch break.
Yeah, that's normal. When you're in the data center, you've got to go behind the server racks, and then
Yeah. I was like, yo, you want me to show you the Bitcoin miners, dude? This fucking powered by a volcano. And she's like, really? Yeah. That's what's going on. That's
it was pretty cool.
Either way. Yeah. Yeah.
I think we may have said a story like this before, but you've obviously got personal stories where many years ago you told people about.
Oh yeah, I fingered girls.
Oh yeah, that one. When you told people about Bitcoin, crypto, and they just completely ignored you and didn't get in it.
Yeah, most recently, my little my protege when it comes to trading. The guy that I pretty much I taught him I don't want to take credit for everything he knows, but I did mentor him when he was trying to. It's my best friend's little brother, and I mentored him when he was he took my notes and everything. He wanted to get into trading. The kid started racking up a bankroll of around $400,000 in the beginning of last year. Just taking everything that he learned from me and his own experience and put it into the markets and just applied everything. He was dealing with penny stocks. I told him and his friends, they had a little meeting, and I told him this was when Bitcoin, this is most recently, Bitcoin was at around 11,000 and it went up to 11.5 and then 13. And I said, guys, you need to do it now. You need to do it now. And now they're always looking at me every time I'm back in town, and they're, they go, oh yeah, he told us about Bitcoin at 11,000. And that's late in the game. That's late.
Oh yeah, that's late in the game. Some of my, I've got I can think of quite a few. But one that sticks out to me was Bitcoin was at $80. And I told a work colleague, dude, you need to get in it. It's going to be huge. It's going to be absolutely fucking huge, dude. And he didn't get in it, right? And Bitcoin dropped down. I think I seem to remember it would drop down to about $30. And then I was like, "You've got to get in it. You've got to get in it, man. It's going to be absolutely massive." And then he was like, "Dude, it's gone up like 1,000,000,000% over the last year. It's not going to go up anymore." And then it was at $300, and the same thing, similar happened again. You know, he didn't get in it, and then $800, and then obviously just a lifetime of regret that he didn't get in it early.
Well, not only that, I mean, think about what all the people who did buy Bitcoin back then because they're just on a hunch or on a whim or because somebody like you said something to them, and they've lost they didn't know what they were doing, and as far as the wallet goes and what the private key is and everything like that, they just forgot it. I remember seeing a story on I remember seeing an article about one of these guys that he at his office party for Christmas, he bought everybody, basically gave them cards with like a paper wallet in it, and the card was shaped like a Bitcoin. And he printed them
Right.
out, had the private key and everything, and he gave everybody in his office one Bitcoin. And he said he still keeps in contact with them. And out of the 20-something people, they were like $1 at the time, whatever.
Yeah.
And out of the 28 people or 24 or 28 people he gave them to, I think only 2 of them still had it. And yeah, and they were like, "Dude, fuck, this thing's worth $70,000 now." You know?
Yeah, and you can't do shit with it.
No, they
Well,
can't. I mean, they can because they were the only 2 that like kept those cards.
Yeah.
Because you know he
No, I
gave
meant
them out
the
at his
people
office. Yeah.
you know, people who lost it can't do anything with it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What do you
And
reckon's worse?
there's what's that?
What do you reckon's worse? Right? Either you get told about it, and you didn't get in it, or you did get in it and you lost your key.
Well, you didn't get in it, and if you didn't get in it, or if you lost your key.
Yeah. So let's say you knew about it, right, and you didn't get into Bitcoin, right, or
Yeah.
you did get in it, but then you've lost your wallet or key or whatever. What do you reckon's the worst situation to be in?
I think missing a train is so much better, dude. Because there are things that are happening right now where like Axie Infinity. I remember poo-pooing on it when I first saw it. I was like, another fucking gaming token, god damn it. It was like $11. And now I think it's in the hundreds. And it's just a train that I missed, right? But I've lost my wallet in high school. I brought $80. I couldn't have been high school. It was middle school. I brought $80 because I wanted to go to the mall and buy something afterwards. And somebody broke into the locker and stole my wallet with $80 in it. And I remember it like made me sick for years. Like, fuck, dude, $80. $80. Now, multiply that. I've known people to lose $20,000, $50,000 in Vegas.
Oh, easy.
And they don't even like talking about it because it makes them feel sick. Imagine what that guy's feeling like who has been excavating a dump.
Oh yeah.
Because he had a USB stick with 194 Bitcoin on it or something like that. I think it was $194 million worth of Bitcoin on that thing.
Yeah, it was. I think it was the 100 million mark.
Yeah, can you imagine like that feeling, that knot in your stomach that just it'll never go away because part of you just is going to have to accept that is never coming back. And the thing is with Bitcoin, you want to talk about the scarcity of this thing. I think out of the 14 or out of the amount that's in circulation, I think something like 24% of them are just accepted to be lost forever.
Yeah, a massive percent is lost, which is good for us. You know, the more that gets lost, the better for us because obviously scarcity.
And I don't mean lost like stolen. I mean like lost like on a USB stick that got incinerated and that are just never going to be able to be recovered.
Lost password or lost wallet, basically unable to be used. That Bitcoin landfill dump guy, I think he's still trying, as far as I remember. I remember seeing an article
he is.
the other month or something.
He's still doing it, but like at some point you just, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think I would give up a search for a $194 million stick either. But like the amount of red tape he had to go through and bureaucratic paperwork he had to go through with the city and the state and stuff to be able to like embark on this project to basically just go through this dump. by that time, the damage to that thing, if they do find, and you want to talk about finding a needle in a haystack, a fucking, what the fuck? A USB stick and those dumps? I don't know if they have them in the UK, but like in the States, if you drive through like, outside of a city, they'll just be like a mountain. And in Florida, we don't have mountains, but like you'll just see this massive, massive, mile long, it looks like a mountain and it's just trash. Now he's going to look through that thing.
Yeah, I don't know whether we've got, well, I'm sure we do, but I've not seen one in real life. The only thing I've seen that's similar is one that's like already been covered up with soil and stuff and grass. But yeah, this guy, I think we said this at the time, earlier last year, but it's like, this guy obviously can't just grab a fucking forklift and forklift everything out and just say there you go. He has to be a bit more safe with it, right? He can't just go fucking balls deep. He goes in with a fucking forklift recklessly. He could destroy the drive anyway. So he's got to be careful. But that's already going to make it like a million times difficult to search. You got to hope that the city recorded the right like positions of where that shit was when it was dumped. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And how likely is this drive to work? I mean, I know drives, and I know everything about it, and I know they're fucking sensitive as shit. So he's got to hope that not much water has got in it, or no water has got in it. He's got to hope that nothing's pierced through the fucking drive and cracked the platters. And, the water getting into it, dude, that'll rust. That'll rust like fuck. So, I don't know, man. I if he finds this drive, it's likely going to be already fucked.
Yeah.
So,
I just want to thank Mount Hale real quick. He sent in a coffee at
shit, dude.
Ko-Fi.
I didn't. I haven't got the thing up.
Yeah, he said, cheers, lads. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the dono. You can go to buffguypillowfights.com or ko-fi.com/the Bullstream if you want to get us a cup of coffee. I know I'm going to need one tomorrow, but I appreciate you. We don't really push this or sort of ask for it, but we do appreciate it when they do come in. It'll help make the stream better and, help get us medication for like hangovers and stuff like that so we don't have shows like we're having tonight.
Yeah, Mount Hale submitted a super chat, 10 from him. Saying cheers, lads. Well, cheers, Mount Hale. I didn't have it open because Avon normally checks it, and we should be getting a notification, but I guess maybe because he's not got it open. I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Another thing that happened well, let me just get through this Jordan Peterson and Francis.
Yeah, sure.
So Pierre Poilievre. Why people are piling into large, risky variable mortgages to buy inflated homes. Variable mortgage rate, 1.7. Inflation, 4.7. That's a negative 3%. So the real inflation adjusted rate is negative 3. You get paid to borrow big. So where's the money coming from? I don't understand that. Dr. Jordan B. Peterson says, yes, Bitcoin fixes this seemingly out of nowhere. Love him or hate him. If he recognizes the utility and the use case of a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, then fucking fantastic, because at least people are paying attention. The other thing I wanted to point out was that Francis Ngannou, current UFC heavyweight champion or a contender, he oh, there he goes. Big scary motherfucker over here, right? Bibble will give him a run for his money, but he is a terrifying man. He used to be a rock miner in Africa before they discovered him and taught him how to fight. Which
He's the
I believe
current
guys,
heavyweight champion.
yeah. So I believe guys like this and like Brock Lesnar, they are the reason why things like crossbows and guns were invented. Because if you put a suit of armor on this guy and give him a sword or an axe, what the fuck are we doing? Whoever has him wins. Same thing with Brock Lesnar. They taught him how to fight, and now
this guy is from Africa, and we brought him over to the US.
no.
That sounds a bit suspicious, dude.
No,
We
no,
bring
he
him
went to
back
go
something
train.
here.
He went France. He was in France. They brought him to France. His dad was like a bare knuckle boxing champion or something. I don't know. It's all like it basically we're in the realm of like folklore and legend because goddamn West Africa is just a black hole for information. But apparently, his dad is a street bare knuckle boxing champion in his home country, and they taught him how to fight. Just a big motherfucker, big monster of a man. And now he's saying Bitcoin is the future, and I'm a believer. Fantastic. In the full article that I did read up about this, he does talk about how it's going to help his home country and that he's investing in different infrastructure projects to kind of make it. This is it. I've been talking with my family and friends in the crypto space. Bitcoin is huge in Africa, and I'm thinking of taking half my fight purse in it. Bitcoin is the future, and I'm a believer. Interesting that that he said this because the mayor, the current mayor, the new mayor of New York, or the new governor, Jesus, he decided to take his first 3 paychecks in Bitcoin. He opted for that, and there are a couple of sports teams that are now allowing their competitors, their teammates, to accept partial payments in Bitcoin as part of their salary and stuff like that. So it's moving.
That's cool.
I would like it to. I would like the volatility to sort of level out a little bit. That's not going to happen until in the foreseeable future, when we can see something like $1 trillion, $2 trillion. Well, it is $1 trillion, but once we get to the level of maybe gold, which is at 15 trillion or 16 trillion, then we can start getting to some stability, and a lot more merchants would be willing to accept it as a payment and not having to cash out real quick as soon as they get it.
Oh yeah.
So-
do you want to? I mean, I know this is obvious to me, but like, do you want to explain what you mean and why and how, like why it needs to be? Do you want to explain that in more detail?
Explain why and how. What? I'm sorry.
Like, you want it to be more stable and all that.
Yeah. So
explain
when
it
you
in more
look at
detail.
so when you go back to let me pull up the coin market cap thing again. The reason why we're seeing this crazy, hold on a second here. The reason why we see these crazy swings, and the reason why this is ripe for manipulation, is because when you see a market cap of $1,000 or $1 million, that means $100,000 either buying or selling into this thing can move the percentage. It could send it flying or send it dumping. And that's what I think is happening. They get people, what they do is they inflate these numbers here so that they can dump it on people when everybody thinks that this is the next big thing, so they dump it on them. If to move the market, you can basically, cook the market cap. Yeah, if there's a $1 million market cap and I invest $100,000, it's going to send the price skyrocketing because the market cap is so small. If you have an asset like gold, and there's $16 trillion, you can dump $1 million worth of gold onto the market, and it won't even blink. It won't even show up it won't even move the ticker when it comes to what it would do to the price of the asset that it's, the underlying asset there. Something like this. Why isn't this fucking working here? Why can't I scroll? But when you're looking at stuff with small market caps, and in the grand scheme of things, we're less than $1 trillion market cap. That means, how much was the Mount Gox sale? I think they're giving out $124 million worth of Bitcoin currently.
I'm not sure if it wasn't like 600 million.
600 million.
I think so. There was like 200,000 found, and obviously a lot were going towards the fees and stuff. But I'd have to check.
But that's the thing. So when you're talking about like 100 million, 600 million, that kind of volume being dumped on the market is going to make a difference, right? It's going to eliminate some of the scarcity, and it's going to just put a lot more supply when the demand isn't necessarily there to meet it, and that's when these prices tank. One of the reasons why it would have been better to kind of, it would have been better obviously to have a show last week, but we did experience a dump, and I don't know if you heard about what was going on in Kazakhstan. That was sort of blamed for why Bitcoin took a shit in the past couple of weeks.
Do you want to just
There were
briefly say what happened?
Yeah, I'm actually pulling up an article here.
Okay, cool.
So Kazakhstan was going through a lot of, there was a lot of turmoil. I think there was an attempted coup and everything like that. This actually happened 2 weeks ago, I think. There was just some political turmoil, and a lot of this came as a result of, well, the Bitcoin price. A lot of the speculation was that the dump was, it came as a result of this being the Middle Eastern country that when China shut down all its miners in that province, a lot of them either went to places like Thailand or places in Siberia. But a lot of the miners, I would say most of the miners, in fact, it's number 2 in the world when it comes to Bitcoin mining. When China shut down its miners, a lot of those companies moved all their hardware over to Kazakhstan and reopened and started mining from there. Because of the political turmoil, power to that region got either shut down entirely, or it was just diminished to a point where it wasn't feasible to be able to operate these miners anymore, and the hash rate, the difficulty levels, well, the hash rate just dropped, and Bitcoin was, they were either dumping the market or not at all, and everybody just got scared. And that's usually, again, when something does have a low enough market cap, when we're sub $1 trillion when it comes to the entire asset, news, FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, a bad news article is enough to tank the coin itself, right? The same thing when it comes to like tweets by popular people. A tweet in the positive direction can't send it up if just retail buyers just start buying in because of what somebody said. I think with Turkey banning it again and Kazakhstan descending into chaos, we did have you can feasibly attribute some of the recent market dumps to the fear in the market that came as a result. And yeah, that's what I have to say about that. I was looking at something else here. I think these are basically the two things that I want to pull up. What else did I have here? Satoshi Lives, dude. I hate it because like when I try to open up that's what I was trying to find. That
Is
the
this your
first
actual Twitter account? Look at that. What's going on there?
what?
What's on screen?
This?
What's
This?
this? What's that?
This right here?
Yeah.
That's Jessica Vaughn.
Okay.
She's not as attractive as you think.
No, I don't care if she's attractive. I just thought it's interesting. Following e-girls on Twitter.
No, this is, dude, I'm on this. This is Bitcoin Magazine.
Oh, okay. That
Never
certainly
mind.
wasn't her account.
Jesus. Well, this is Bitcoin Magazine. I guess this is like their timeline, dude.
Okay.
I know what you want from me.
All right.
This would be cool if anybody is going to attend the Bitcoin conference in Miami on April 6th to the 9th. I will probably be there. There's a lot of things, dude. 2022 is shaping up to be pretty fucking crazy when it comes to events. There's going to be the Killstream Invitational in Dallas. There's going to be AFPAC in Orlando. There's so many things that are there. This year just started, and there's so many things going on. I'm going to Hawaii for a wedding, well, a birthday party. It's gonna be cool, dude. I don't know, man. I think 2022 is gonna shape up to be pretty fucking badass. God damn it! It's going to be awesome because of how shitty the end of 2019 and the beginning of, or the ending of 2019 and basically all of 2020 sucked because of all this bullshit, huh? 2021, people started to stop giving as much of a fuck, and I started traveling again and stuff like that. But dude, it's been rough, man. Depressing just listening to fucking shit. But this is what I want. So I'm in a pool. I'm in a betting pool. I know El Salvador was the first country to accept Bitcoin as legal tender. I'm in a betting pool right now, where people are trying to decide who the next country to accept Bitcoin as legal tender was. So I wanted to bring this up because Uruguay installing its first Bitcoin ATM. There's a lot of rumors that are saying Uruguay will be this is the one that I bet on to be the next country to accept Bitcoin as legal tender. I don't remember why. I had heard maybe some politician talking about it or whatever. But yeah, they just got their first Bitcoin ATM. So if I win, and the pool keeps getting bigger, that'll be fantastic. What else did I want to do? It sucks that like I wanted to leave a tweet open so I can come back to it. And yeah, I think that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. I can jump into some technicals here.
Yeah, do you want to just go over, I don't know, maybe... Oh, did we say about ADA?
Yeah, we talked about it, but I'm gonna jump into it here.
Okay.
I know LeBlanc, one of the members of the Chill Stream Discord, asked me to. He said he knows that Cardano had a bit of a run today, and he wanted to know if he's a big Algorand fan. He wanted to know if he should get into Cardano right now so that he can capitalize off the run so that he can buy more algo. And that's actually a pretty well thought out strategy that a lot of people have been employing for a long time. It's stacking sats, where it's like you can trade in and out of whatever you want, but the main goal for some people is to just stack as many satoshis as they can, regardless of what the value is. So they trade in and out of other coins from the Bitcoin comparative, and just stack as much sats as satoshis, being the diminutive. When you see the numbers behind the decimal point, instead of buying a whole Bitcoin, satoshis are those numbers. They're represented by those. And yeah, so what LeBlanc I think wants to do is sort of stack up the crypto that he believes in the most by getting in and out of other things. My answer to that question is I don't get involved in anything that has already popped off, right? What you want to do is look for a pullback to get in, and I'll do it for you right now. This is how I do this. I throw up Fibonacci lines, right? We take the most recent bottom, taking it either from that bottom or from the first run up. And basically what you're doing is you're looking for the pullback. You don't want to buy it up top, because if you buy it up top and it pulls back, you're going to lose money. You want to buy low and sell high, right? That's the main goal of these. What happens with these things is you look at the Fibonacci lines, and what it always tends to do when it pulls back, these lines will be significant. So if you were to get involved in Cardano after a run up like this, what you would want to do is look at the most important ones that tend to be the 23 and the 38, depending on the size of the dump that happens, depending on the size of the pullback. We do look at the sub 50%, this goddamn thing right here, the 50 Fibonacci line. This is the golden ratio that's plotted out, and it ends up being a self-fulfilling prophecy just because some people acknowledge that it works and that numbers tend to follow these things. Everybody trades that way, and you'll get a pullback. When you get a pullback from Cardano at this level here, which was the previous all-time high, of, what was it? $1.48. We hit it again, bounced our head off of it. I'll just go ahead and plot this as a resistance line because it has proven itself to be that in the past. Where are we here? That's it right there. I will go ahead and make that thicker. So if we break out of this with volume, then we can start talking about, finding our way back up to $1.59, right? Then you can kind of play that, sell right before here, and then look for another pullback again. The thing that I would be looking for is this. If we break out of this, turn off the magnet. If we break out of this, what you would need to see in order for this to be a confirmed breakout is it to come back down, test this resistance, use it as a support, and bounce to continue the run, and that's where we'll end up. Back here before we're looking for the same thing. Whenever these things break out, I look for a confirmation, and that is coming back down to test it, making sure it belongs up here. The price is basically, the market is basically determining whether or not it belongs up here or not. The price, I'm saying. Right now, it looks like we're bouncing, we're hitting our head on it. We're not going to break out this time. You can look for a pullback back at this previous support, which is at $1.39. I like Cardano anywhere under $1.40. We did go all the way. The closer you can get this thing to $1, I mean, look, this is in the same amount of time that we watched that Bitcoin crash. You can sit there and try to catch a swing from 40,000 to 43,000 when it comes to Bitcoin. But these smaller altcoins, the ones that are tried and true, the ones that people like and that they believe in, these things, they swing so much harder and so much faster, and they correlate pretty much, as much, annoyingly so with Bitcoin. So if you're seeing a bounce on Bitcoin, look at the next thing because the cycle goes Bitcoin pops, then Ethereum, then the high cap altcoins. So whenever Bitcoin goes on a run, Ethereum immediately follows, and then things like Cardano follow after that. It's just like the money flows first to Bitcoin, and then it trickles into the other things. Any time, and it's it might sound like a godsend, but anytime you can get Cardano close to $1, that's perfect. I know we've been frustrated with it in the past, but this is the kind of movement that we do like to see. I am, however, anticipating a pullback before it continues its run up as long as Bitcoin stays where it needs to be and doesn't respond to any news that it's some bullshit country again. Let's see.
We've got a
Yeah, so it looks like it bounced off of it pretty hard here. So I don't really see it. It might move from here, but I'm on the 15-minute chart. I also don't like it when it spikes this high.
Yeah,
this
and
fast.
don't like those kind of spikes. It's a bit gross.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
We got a caller. Should we bring a caller in?
Let's do it.
Let's bring him in. Let him connect because I think he's on mobile. We have people on mobile on Discord. Bit shitty, but hopefully this will work now.
It was working for me yesterday. I feel like I was on mobile.
Yes, I don't know, man. Some people have just got loads of issues when they get dragged in. I think it's just because they've not got the client open properly. Mr. Number 7.
I know how to open my client.
There we go. Bud, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about y'all?
That Bard, dude, how many fucking screens do you
He's
have?
got like 1 trillion accounts, dude.
I'm gonna take a piss real quick, Bard. Happy to see you. I know you're gonna fill some airspace while I'm taking a piss, so I'm gonna use
All right, yeah, I'll just jump right in.
Yeah.
So how we all liking the rising food prices?
Yeah. This is a weird thing for me, right? Because obviously I see it happening, and I see inflation happening, but it doesn't affect me, right? It's like, okay, the price is gone up. I'm gonna buy it anyway. So it's kind of weird position, but I do think, fuck. Imagine if I wasn't in that position. I could be fucked. Bibble, are you still around? Or are you horizontal? Bibble. He's horizontal already. Yeah, what about you, man? How are you feeling? Mr. Bard. With the inflation.
Well, I mean, hell, I steal all my food, so.
Yeah, I mean, if someone's stealing the food, who cares? Personally, I don't care. It's just some big fucking company that you're taking from. Not my problem.
Yeah, the higher prices go, I just find ways of offsetting it.
Yeah,
They want to try and steal from us. It's only proper to return the favor.
Well, exactly. I know you've got a bit of a cheese wheel thing going on. Do you want to just in 1 minute explain that?
Okay.
Don't incriminate yourself.
So, yeah. It's really easy to pocket shit in winter from big stores. So, there's how-tos on
financial. This is not
YouTube.
financial advice, guys.
Well, I mean, it's financial advice for people who are a little starting behind, working their way up. Yeah, by not buying food or vitamins or fancy spices or anything you can fit in your pocket.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but like the cheese wheel thing specifically, what is that about?
Oh well, if you're gonna pocket good food, I mean, if you're gonna pocket food, might as well pocket the good shit. So I like cheese, love cheese.
Who
So
doesn't?
yeah, it just seemed like a
You
a
take
natural
cheese.
thing. I used to do tuna, but
Yeah.
I like cheese more.
But the mercury content.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't get to you.
but it's in all fish though, right? Mercury.
Yeah, but it's the
It's in the
predatory fish.
yeah, the
Predatory
ones
fish
that
mostly.
yeah, the fish that eat all the other fish, the big fish. Yeah.
I start, you know,
Wait,
I eat.
but
Me and my girl, we
Kaz,
actually
don't let him off the hook though, because I want to know what the fuck this cheese wheel thing is. I don't know what this is. He has a technique for how to get out a whole wheel of cheese.
liberate the cheese wheel.
No, no. I don't get out. It's the little bricks and
And then you
like
assemble
the fancy little bricks. And no, it
and
doesn't
then
form into a cheese wheel.
oh, so what the fuck?
Wow, dude, I've been
Well,
misled.
the wheel part might be the cycle I make hitting two different WalMarts. On
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Oh, so the cheese wheel is
cyclical.
it's the wheel of establishments that you go one by one, like spokes of a wheel. You hit them one by one, and the wheel keeps on turning,
Yeah,
baby.
and I've been adding some CVS and Walgreens.
Oh shit!
They
Have
were
there?
instrumental in the jab push, so fuck them. I feel cool with jacking their shit.
Well, you know, like I think I
You
said this
should see
during with all the BLM riots last year. You know, it's on one hand, I think, well, you know, I don't really care if like a few people take shit from companies, but then when you start going a bit further and burn shit down, it's a bit crazy. Well, this is actually a big thing going on. We've just got some huge news.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's a
bring this person
separate
in.
deal. Like hitting the trains. Yeah, I mean that's
That was crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
give it to them. They are leagues above me. I'm small time.
Dude, there
And
was a video.
You'll get. Hey,
Dude,
you'll get there, man.
there was a video of like this train just slowly going through this area.
Yeah, I posted that. That's in Chicago, dude. It looks like you're in the Sudan. But
It's
there was
crazy to
another,
see. I literally was like, what the fuck is happening here,
well,
dude?
even crazier than that, like so that's the one that got on film. If you look at the area around that, if you look at that area on the train tracks going through Chicago, that whole area is just full of boxes and shit and Amazon packages that weren't worth anything that they just clean it out and throw it out. Let me see if I can pull it up.
yeah, it's like a post-apocalyptic shit.
If you've got the video, I can bring it on screen. I just took it off just because I was switch window, but yeah, if you've got it, we can show it.
But
Dude,
they're not just doing it. They're not just doing it in Chicago. I first heard about this happening in L.A. from the FedEx centers and shit. And I caught a little bit of Josh's stream the other day and Mad at the Internet.
yeah.
He lost a whole box of those silver coins, like 600 or some shit of them.
Oh no shit.
And they were going through the fucking FedEx station in L.A. And
Fuck.
that's where they got lost. So some lucky motherfucker out there has a whole bunch of Christian or Christian
Yeah,
coins.
Christian coins. That's crazy. Fuck.
Oh my god.
There was I lost a package recently as well where just disappeared from the chain and they couldn't find it and made all kinds of excuses for it, but at the end couldn't find it, so I had to go through the fucking insurance claim for that. Do you want to bring this up on your stream or do you want me to bring it up on my side?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind doing it, so because I'm going to find so like this is the article and a video of sort of the aftermath. But while you're showing
Holy
that, I want to
shit,
pull up.
dude.
Yeah, I don't think you've seen that before. This is the
No,
actual. This is
definitely
like
not.
what it looks like there.
Oh my god. Oh god, it's bright. Shit, dude. This is the pictures. There's a picture gone. Is the picture gonna load? That's weird. Picture's not loading. Let me just try a different browser. Yeah, so this picture, obviously it's not on screen at the moment, I'll bring it up, but it's showing all the fucking packages that have just been left there. This is crazy. In a fucking good country, right? This is meant to be. The picture isn't loading on Chrome either. Weird.
Yeah. So I mean, in the next one that I sent you,
what I'll do is I'll just bring up our Discord DM just a moment.
Whoa, 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 no way.
Whoa.
Just
Are you
post it
kidding
in chat.
It doesn't load up. Oh, I can do that as well, yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, look at this, dude. This is crazy. So all of these packages are just like people. Trains been coming through here, right? And then this is just some fucking, I don't know, $1 toy or some shit.
The news report on that article is interesting, but then the next thing I sent you in DM is like actually caught on film. Yeah, wait, dude, MTMD, you haven't seen it yet, dude. Just wait till you see the video that's about to be.
Yeah, I'll bring it. I can bring this one up on screen properly. Twitter.
They can see our DMs right now, bro.
Yeah, I mean that is so fucked.
It's unbelievable. This is like,
who the fuck's gonna clean that up?
Who's gonna clean this up, right? And you know, who fucking is doing this? I mean, wow. Okay, so I've got this on screen now.
You mean who's fucking doing it?
Yeah, who's doing it? Do you want me to share it on our screen?
Too many K, bro.
I wish you can see. Yeah, we'll definitely pull that Twitter thing up.
I'm just get on news, baby.
But I wish you could see like. Yeah, here you go. This is what's happening. This is how they're doing it. This thing is like, it comes to a stop, but the train is still moving.
Yeah,
and
so this is it. When I first saw this, I was like, is this moving or not? But yeah.
Look at this guy just casually dragging a TV by.
I got
just no fear, no worry about anything happening.
This guy's got his car there, right? And putting shit in his car. And then in a moment, I think there's a guy. Yeah, this is it. They're just standing at the top, dragging all the TVs out for people.
Why isn't it playing? I'm seeing.
Trains more these motherfuckers.
Is this not showing on stream?
I see it.
Yeah.
Look at this, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like, there's people up there just.
Yeah,
like,
there it is. There it is. Look,
down.
just dragging all that shit out for people. Could you imagine your insurance claim after this? You know, as a business, right? Obviously, you know, it's a pain in the ass to deal with this.
Well, a lot of them, you know, a more sinister aspect of the insurance company, if you didn't think they were crazy enough, it's like, so they have, they do insure the, I think it's like, there's like a carrier insurance. The train is insured and the people who are selling, you know, transporting the goods are insured. But the thing is, those insurance companies don't always cover unrest and robberies and shit like that. They'll cover like an act of God or a crash or a fire, but they don't. Yeah, they don't always
not acts
cover,
of
like,
Bibble
riots and shit. Yep.
Well, I'm thinking like, you know, people have got a maximum claim limit anyway, right? Even big companies, you know, they're not exactly paying half the fucking price of the good to insure it. They're going as cheap as they can,
and it will raise rates.
Yeah, definitely. Here we go. Our schools have failed several generations. Fuck off. You know, just fuck off. Pay for that.
Oh, just go to Twitter.
Just
go to Twitter and type in train robbery and look at all the videos that come up.
Okay.
Yeah, Tucker covered it.
This is in LA, I guess. Lincoln Heights.
That's where it started back in November, and then they all just got like, they all got the idea.
Jesus. No one's gonna clean this shit up, dude. This is crazy. Imagine this
Yeah.
is your fucking package, dude.
Yeah, when I stayed out by the tracks, I'd make a point of not making a mess.
Yeah, this the fucking door on that one's open. Oh my god. I wonder how common this is.
It's
Look at this
getting a lot more
little
common.
piece of shit rooster tail, whatever that was. Just some shit good that was like, oh, I don't need this shit. Oh my god. How can they even stop this?
Trying would be one.
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously
That's
not
start.
trying. Why were the police not doing anything?
That'd be a good question for the mayor.
Is this...
I think it's all part of, Great Reset.
Is there any... What am I trying to say? Is there any, like, real reason why they're not doing anything? Or is this all just, like, let them rob things because they're a certain group?
Can you hear fucking
Order out of chaos. Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, look at this one.
Yeah, it's order out of chaos.
Can you hear me right now?
Well, we can now.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. Yeah. Well, they did have this thing where it's like, yeah, under $900, you're not getting. I don't know, man. I think it's just they're either not willing to enforce it, or they're not showing up on time because they're underfunded, and I don't know. Yeah, but that's the thing. So I did say that, but just because that they decriminalized every theft over or under $900, that doesn't mean they're only going to stick to $900. If they're given the go ahead on anything, that means the next step is train robberies. You saw what they were doing with these flash mobs, that they were showing up at like Gucci and shit, and then it ramps up to this because once they realize that they can get away with it, and yeah, so if they do catch somebody, it's obviously a TV and plasma screens and shit like that. They're going to be worth over $1,000. But at the same time, when there's 300 people robbing a train, who the fuck are they going to catch?
Exactly.
So yeah, I just did a Matthew, maybe like 10 minutes ago. I did a little analysis on Cardano. What we're doing is we're waiting for a pullback. If it runs past $1.50, then you can kind of catch a ride up to $1.75. Or $1.65, I think it was. But until then, we're waiting for a pullback down closer to $1.40 or $1.39 before we're going to start looking for a bounce back up. It did go on a run already, so right now you're just sort of waiting for a pullback so you can get it for a cheaper price and not buy it high and get left holding a bag. So
Just gonna bring this chatter in just to set it up. We were talking about the liberations from Walmart. User says, I work at Walmart and I'm sick and tired of people stealing our cheese. So
our first Bullstream Blood Sports.
This is literally IBS on stream right now. Hopefully his microphone will work. So
let's everybody say hi.
Bob.
Yeah, everybody say hi to
Bo.
Gotcha.
Right.
Oh, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Excellent. It actually works. So, what do you mean you're sick and tired of people stealing cheese? We've got our poor innocent Brad here.
I'm just trying to survive, guy.
Look, I work at Walmart, and who the fuck do you think has to deal with the cheese when it gets stolen? I mean, I don't have to like personally pay money out of my pocket for the cheese, but I'm the one who has to fucking listen to the people in online grocery pickup complain and whine and ask me 5 times a day, why isn't there any cheese out here? The fucking computer says that we have cheese. It's like, I don't know why. It's probably because people like number 7 go out there and fucking steal it all.
So what do you think about that, Bard? You know your actions have real life ramifications on people who are just trying to hold their job.
I'm giving him a job. I'm giving him things to do.
Look, I have enough things to do already. I have to make sure the entire produce and meat section is full like 8 hours a day. I don't have time to sit there listen to these fucking online grocery pickup retards ask me why something isn't on some shelf.
Well, now you know. Tell him it was me. I'll be your bad guy.
You're right. I'll tell them that, and then they'll come back and ask me about some other thing that's gone. Fucking 2 hours
I didn't
later.
take that one. I didn't take that one.
What do you think, Bard? Do you
Right,
think you're going
but
to stick to cheese?
I took the cheese. I
Are
didn't
you gonna
take whatever
stick to
the hell he's
cheese,
bitching about.
or now that the heat is being turned up on the cheese department, do you think you're going to move on to something?
Dude, I am having to switch. One Walmart, they took all their cheese out and they had it all in a buggy. But then the next day it was all right back where it was. I was looking through the fucking tags to see if they put like security stickers on it or some shit. Had me all paranoid.
So
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I'm
just
gonna move over to tuna for a little while.
to go to the online grocery side of this, I do this. Are you saying the average store worker despises the online delivery?
I would say, yeah, most other departments do kind of loathe the online grocery pickup department, especially in my store, because there's like 12 people in the online grocery department, and they stand around doing nothing all day. And other departments, you have like maybe 1 or 2 people there the entire day.
Well,
Wow.
you're saying about people complaining. Surely they should expect that people steal shit and the item might not be there.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
apparently
yeah.
cheese is like the hot ticket item, and it's
No.
flying off the shelves and nobody's paying for it.
This shit stacks up. People steal a little bit here and there. I get asked, why isn't this on the shelf, by the online grocery pickup people who don't know where anything is and don't understand why the computer said that there was this thing on the shelf and we actually don't have any of that.
And these people are extremely low IQ.
Yeah, there's like a dozen of them.
It's make work for the idiots they can't fire.
What about
Their
the
job-
customers? When they're
Their job is to
pad
go
their
buy
diversity
something,
numbers.
is to
It's
go
to
get
pad their
shit from
diversity
the...
numbers.
No shit. Half of the team is women and half of the men are Mexican.
No, I used to know someone who worked in
one quarter of the white men on the team is a faggot. One quarter of the white men on the team is a faggot.
Well, there you go. I used to know someone who worked in that kind of department, and they thought it was quite an easy job. Just going around fucking doing shopping for people for a few hours, and there you go, you're done. I guess that's probably another reason why people are pissed. The other departments are annoyed. I think it's like such an easy job.
Well,
and you're doing much.
My store has a chronic like labor shortage. Like we need people in other departments. We have 12 people standing around doing nothing for 8 hours straight.
Well, hang on. Don't they reassign them to do checkout? When they reassigned to do checkout or something else?
What checkout? They fucking replaced it all with machines and kiosks.
Look, a couple of them are trained to do checkout. A couple of them. But aside from that, sometimes they go fill stuff for other departments, usually grocery.
Yeah, and once you get on checkout, like you're responsible for your drawer. It's not just something you can, do real quick for a few minutes in between tasks at another station.
Yeah, I've never been trained to do checkout, so luckily I never get called up there.
So just
I did check out at a smaller store.
I mean, this might be. I don't know if this is something.
This is a pretty small store, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know if this is something that's you're going to really be able to comment on much, but like, does we've had inflation over the last few years, right? Pretty huge inflation. Is there any kind of comment you could say about that, store-wise?
The meat, dude, I see the meat prices go up every single fucking day. Dude, prime rib this last fucking holiday season was like $70 fucking dollars.
Jesus.
I was in a shop just before Christmas and was getting rump steak, and the price was fucking huge. It was like $100, £100 for this fucking rump. It's fucking insane.
I'm sorry to interrupt here, but Deluxe 247 just sent me a DM on Discord here. One of those trains that we were just looking at, it just derailed in Lincoln Heights.
What?
One of the ones that was being targeted for like robberies. Look at this.
Holy shit. Speaking of Deluxe, we got a super chat here. 20 from Deluxe. 20 from Deluxe. Big super chat from Deluxe there. Thank you very much. Great stream. We really appreciate that, obviously. Just providing a bit of, casual entertainment, even if, it's late at night.
We're doing
I guess even if the train was going slow, it wasn't going slow enough.
Huh. I wonder if it was because of shit on the track, like all the
must have been
packages.
Here,
I've got the tweet here that you've just sent over.
If you already lost your entire payload, why not wreck the rest of the ship for
yeah. Can you see this through Discord? I suppose there's not really.
Yeah.
It's on two fucking tracks.
Oh wait, no, there is. Ha! Holy shit! What is going on here?
It's on two fucking tracks.
It's on two fucking tracks. Do they know?
I mean, there's a
They
news
do
report,
now.
the one that I just sent you too.
What is going on? What's with this train? Is this like some fucking...
Casey Jones is the conductor?
Oh, I assume that's something, but I don't know.
Here, if you want to pull up that Pacific Union.
Yeah, I've got the next one here.
Multi-track drifting.
Oh, yeah, shit, multi-track drifting. Oh, you know what? It wasn't on screen, dude. Should have said.
Oh, so they didn't even see it? It's on two tracks.
It's on two tracks.
So hey,
all right, hang on. I need to play this again. Hang on. And
his name is Bubba Bubba.
You can call me Boba Bo.
Do you ever have to deal with booster bags?
Booster bag?
Let me just play this again.
They still
guys.
can't see it, Kaz.
Yes, they can, dude. It's on screen.
I just work in meat.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can see it now.
So yeah, you can see here, guys, that this fucking train is literally on two tracks.
Kaz, I'm watching the Bullstream right now. They can't fucking see it, dude. Oh,
they can see it.
Yeah. I'm watching it
see
too. We can see it.
And then, so we've got this next, the article here. Union Pacific train.
Can you play that? Do you think you can play that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because that footage is fucking
We're standing on
insane.
an overpass looking out over this mess.
I can hear running in the 90s playing in the background.
They brought out a crane. They're lifting up each one of the cars
You hear
that
the
went
theme
off
song
the
from
track
Tokyo
and
Drift?
slowly moving them back into the right position. It is a
Fuck yeah.
process, it looks like.
So
but
it
it's gonna take some
derailed
time.
and kind of half-ass
Crews with
re-rail.
flashlights inspected train tracks
Well, it
in
looks
Lake
like-
Charles Saturday night, where a
it
Union
looks like
Pacific
a-
cargo train derailed.
It doesn't even look like that. It was just like a derailment. It looks like it was on one of those, those little those joints
Yeah,
Where they're
maybe
supposed
it
to switch
switched
over to
halfway
another
through or
track.
Track
something.
switchers, yeah.
That somebody
Yeah.
either fucked with it or like there was just stuff that just brought it over. Because I mean, 17 cars off track is a lot.
Railed hours
You know?
Oh
earlier.
shit! I mean, hell, if you
Video
have
from
those things so
Skybox shows that the
filled up with
17
trash,
derailed cars
I mean, that
zigzagged
might do
along
it.
tracks
Maybe
just east of the
Probably
5
just
depending
slid
on
freeway,
the
over to another
the
trash.
track.
exact stretch of railroad where cargo thieves recently wreaked
Well, I mean,
havoc.
look, it looks like there's a switcher there.
Preponderance.
Somebody-
Let's just
issues in
listen
LA
to this
County
clip
right
here.
now. We're
Just gonna play this
seeing
bitch.
the highest preponderance of these issues in LA County right now.
No
We've
audio.
had it in other counties and other areas, but nowhere to the degree we are seeing it in Los Angeles.
Okay, audio.
Fox 11 spoke with a Union Pacific spokesperson Friday about the
We hear it,
dramatic
we hear
uptick in crime on its trains. The company says about 90 containers are broken into every single day.
Whoa, shit! Did you hear that?
60
90 containers are
day?
broken into every day.
Holy fuck.
percent year-over-year increase in theft in LA County. It's become such a problem that the railroad is considering changing its operations in the Southlands.
LA is such an important part of our network. We don't want to divert trains, but if we have to divert trains because of these issues, we will do so. And I think that's the sad reality that we're all facing.
Well, it's sad reality, but like maybe the fucking law enforcement needs to do something about this.
They're too
And
busy
despite
chasing
from the
white
recent thefts,
supremacists.
thankfully, no one was injured in Saturday's derailment. The cause is under investigation.
Jesus Christ.
Back out here live, Union Pacific says it doesn't know how or why this happened, but crews are investigating here on the scene.
They don't
trying
know
to figure
why.
out exactly
Yeah.
what went wrong. In the meantime, these crews have to get each and every
That's
one
the
of these
game, man.
derailed
Everybody's
cars
stealing
back
from
onto the
everybody,
tracks and
so
assess if there's any
if you're
damage
paying
to
for
them.
shit,
It's likely going to take some time. No
you're
word
kind
on
of
how
getting
long
stolen
that
from.
process is.
So, 17 cars derailed, unknown cause. When was this? This was...
Yesterday.
Fuck. It was yesterday.
Yeah.
This is an article from what we were
Dude,
talking about.
yeah, Tox is right, dude. We need right wing train spotting squads. Just kind of walking next to it. We need the Rittenhouse Railroad Company.
Rittenhouse Railroad. Just fucking
Rittenhouse.
put these guys on the. We need the
You just
rooftop
call them the
Koreans
Rittenhouse
on it.
Rail. You just call them the Rittenhouse Rail Guards, and they just walk next to the train.
The new Pinkerton.
Just put the rooftop Koreans on the top of each one of these train cart things.
You put one motherfucker with a shotgun in the caboose.
That's literally it, dude. Just one guy hanging off the back and just pops off around every time somebody comes close.
Jesus.
I'm not sure you're familiar with the guns they have in LA. They just shoot that motherfucker.
Over 160% increase in cargo theft in LA County. That's 90 containers a day. We've made arrests, but we have yet to hear back on a single prosecution, explaining that they've worked closely with LAPD and LASD to target criminals in open areas, but there are no repercussions.
Yeah, it's the fucking prosecutors.
Yeah.
That's the thing. This is all fucking staged. It's all a
Come on,
grand
Paul, what are you talking
orchestra.
about? It's all staged. You think the guy's doing
Millionaires
it?
sinking money in to get these prosecutors who allow all this shit to happen. It's for a reason.
I thought you meant like these guys are paid actors to go break in trains.
No.
Oh,
the robbery pays for itself.
There's no. I don't believe it's a paid actor at all. I would say.
You think these people have jobs?
Yeah, you just get tagged. Swamp7 on Twitter just tagged us like showing the train derailing.
Oh shit! Can you
just check your Twitter, your tweets, what you've been.
I can't log into it on my computer, dude.
All right then.
Can you just DM it?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're going to be around this area, you may as well, right? Take advantage of it.
Hell yeah!
No. What the fuck?
You're all Jesse James.
If I was like a poor person in this area, of course you're going to take advantage of it.
No.
Oh, shut up, Max.
That's just like,
Jesus Christ,
dude,
it's happening right there.
Bro, listen to the noise this thing makes. The unforgiving sound of 17 tons of metal just... Good luck to China and the Belt and Road Initiative through the Congo if we can't even get LA County to figure this shit out.
Yeah, I say that again so people can hear it because it was funny.
I said good luck to the Chinese and the Belt and Road Initiative going through the Congo with trains if we can't even figure out how to get through LA County.
Yeah, exactly. Can you imagine? Fucking loading your cargo up and it's just... You got the 90 fucking things a day is going to be nothing. But dude, right?
Imagine the life expectancy on the conductors out there who have to be the guy.
Would you want to do that job? Fuck that.
Hell
they
no.
live constantly with a live leak fucking logo in the top corner of their life.
You remember that video of the guy who was like he was escorting a cell phone, a truck full of cell phones in South Africa, and he had to like take these evasive maneuvers. They pulled up right next to him and just started unloading. Do you remember? It was him and, like, the rookie?
Yeah, I remember that. The crazy driver dude, yeah.
That guy was so fucking badass, dude. You live your life hoping that you ever get a moment like that.
And then you've got to think. I mean, obviously, it's different needs in that country because, like, obviously, you know, he loses that truck. He might not get paid, and that could be, you know, fucking eating or not, right? But in this country, you know, you're not gonna fucking do anything to protect someone else's fucking cell phones, are you? You know, it's like a store security guards, right? If someone's robbing some shit, who knows what they've got? I wouldn't be going after anyone. Fuck them.
Yeah, and you got to think about, like, dude, how you know, the Chinese and how they're able to operate without the clutch of white guilt behind them when it comes to this shit. Do you think they're going to be do you think they're going to talk about like sending in care workers to the people who are attempting to rob the trains, or do you think they're just going to start popping off? They're going to be a Gatling gun on every car with a Chinaman making sure nobody's getting anywhere near that. But if they're still
They'll cut off the damn food and let them starve until it gets to a reasonable point where they don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, for all these people who hate like Western Europeans, you know, and their position in the hierarchy when it comes to economy and stuff like that. If you think we're bad, wait till the fucking Chinese get a hold of the you know, train infrastructure and transport. Do you think they're going to give a fuck? Do you think there's going to be a newspaper? Do you think there's going to be a BuzzFeed.China complaining about the police and how brutal they are in protecting their trains? No.
Play this again, guys. But look at the way. I mean, just think of the power behind all of this shit, right? It's pulling the metal over that fucking rail, dragging it all through this shit. There's so much power behind this stuff. Imagine all the damage to the wheels and stuff, getting this realigned. Is this going to just be able to just slot back on the fucking track? Are other trains going to be able to come through here without any issue? I don't fucking think so. It's probably going to fuck all of this track up.
It's a fuck up, dude. There's axles, there's bench.
Just the wheels of the train.
Thousands.
Yeah, this is hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Oh,
hundreds
dude,
of thousands of dollars,
millions,
not
dude.
just for the repair, but for the delays and everything that's gonna.
Oh yeah, dude. Imagine all the people like saying, you know, you've missed your delivery, you've not got it here, so there's an insurance claim for that. There's an insurance claim for everything.
Trains along that track when they're repairing the track.
I missed that. So say that again.
Do you think they can run trains on the track while they're repairing it?
Oh god, no! Yeah, all the delays from that. Fuck.
The thing that I was talking about, or like, you know how you can switch rails and stuff like that. They do have one operational and one that's next to it, either for passing traffic or for like situations where you have to repair one while the other one's being worked on. The thing that's happening with the video that you're showing on screen right now is that's fucking up the rails on both of those. So it's like this whole area. And dude, to think we used to be able to just have trains. Like now we can't even. This is being compromised now. Like what the fuck?
Oh,
When
Dude,
is
it
when?
used to
wait until
be like a massive
wait,
fucking thing, right? Where there'd be like
wait
the
until they
great train
maglev.
robbery, right? The great train robbery where someone has targeted this fucking train specifically because it's got, I don't know, gold or stuff on it. Here now we've got people fucking targeting just shit all packages.
Yeah, wait until these are all maglev.
Look, it used to be a big problem if the trains didn't run on time.
Yeah. Well,
Now they just run sideways.
now they drift.
Yeah. I can't believe this. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
This is the United States, and I know you said that it's been up. The train robberies have been up 150% in LA County. The Union Pacific has reported upwards of 350% increase in train-related crime in the past year.
Just reference in the chat here. Tom Hart, I agree. They're letting things get worse. Well, they are. You know, it's the prosecution. The prosecutors. We've seen this in other places, right? Like Portland, other places like that, where the prosecution just refuses to prosecute anyone that's doing
There was
this,
a bit of a white pill.
unless you are saying a naughty word.
There was a bit of a white pill today or yesterday where the district, what was it, the
The spokesman for the Union
Attorney
Pacific,
General
we
for the
love
state
LA.
of Virginia came out, and first of all, he fired the entire civil rights division of the attorney's office, and basically said, if you have a complaint that was denied, like the prosecutors denied to charge the people because it was a Soros funded DA, send them to us and we'll prosecute every single fucking one of them.
Have you got a
they're
link to that?
Yeah, because they're catching on. They're like, what the fuck? This is like, you guys are destroying the fucking social fabric of this goddamn country, man.
Do you
We're
know?
not letting
Maybe Bard knows this. There's a country that specifically kicked out of Soros.
Hungary, his own
Yeah,
country.
it's Hungary. Yeah,
Yeah.
his own country. They tossed out
his
his
own country.
his charity and his schooling.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of those countries in that area that actually have laws that, because he got his name when he shorted the Great British Pound, right?
Yeah.
He shorted it and tanked the entire economy. He tanked the crown. And there are different between lobbyists and the way that he funds and the way that he can do shit like that. There are countries, including his home country, that have laws called the anti-Soros law, where they prevent things,
Damn.
everything that he did to make his money and continues to do to make his money in the United States. Yeah, so I have a link here. Virginia's new attorney general. Let me just send it to you real quick.
Yeah, I'll bring it up. It's just crazy it's allowed, right? I mean, we all see what's happening, and then they just say, well, it's not happening. But we see it happen. We're seeing it's happening in real time.
That's the problem. We all don't see it.
Oh,
People
that's
with
true,
their
yeah.
eyes open see it.
Yeah, we all don't see it. Just before I go to this link, 3 years ago, this picture. Remember this picture, guys? The McDonald's delivery in the... I don't know if it was like the White House, but... It was a McDonald's photo.
I'm loving it.
Do you remember that they were pissed off about this? They were like, "Oh, why did he not get the fucking White House staff to make nicer food?"
No, Kaz. The Democrats shut down the government, so there were no White House chefs or anything. So he, with his own money, and this is all shit that, like, if Biden or any of them had to do this, they would be calling him like this fucking charitable, amazing dude for dipping into his own pocket because the Republicans are too racist to have a government, and
I'd be buying a McDonald's because I just want to feed them dog shit.
Good one.
Russia banned Soros as well. Dude,
oh, really?
Soros has been banned from 109 countries, dude.
Wow, dude. So we've got this tweet on screen.
He lives in America.
We've got this tweet on screen. Virginia's new Attorney General has just fired the entire Civil Rights Division in the AG office. and announced that he will prosecute criminal cases in jurisdictions where Soros DAs declined to prosecute. He is the first POC Attorney General in Virginia history.
Looks
like that.
kind
Is
of
he
white.
Spanish or something? Yeah. What is this? I don't know his name.
That's the whitest colored I ever saw.
It does look white though. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, I guess, but it's very interesting.
Oh yeah. So his name is.
Just take their fucking terms. We're all people of color.
He's
Here we
Jason
go.
Miyares. Jason Miyares. First
He's
Cuban
Cuban.
American elected. Yeah. Proud husband and father. Hell yeah, dude. The spicy white people.
Cubans are pretty based.
Cuban, yeah. Cuban, that explains it.
We need more of this. We need more, fucking all of the people in any
position of power
in Republican areas need to be pushing this shit.
Well, and the thing is, what's going to happen is when he gets, because this is all it takes. Like, look at Ted Cruz's entire career is based on being a windsock for the direction of the party. He says whatever he thinks his focus groups are telling him will fly with the base that Trump has basically created. So if this guy does this and there's a positive response, then little by little it'll start happening. But when the entire media apparatus is against you and there's no real proof, because they are completely disconnected from what their constituents actually want, right? They're not on the streets. They're not doing the things that they'd like to be taking pictures doing. They have no idea what people are saying. If you think that,
they're the mouthpiece of the fucking globalists running.
No,
this
but
shit.
if you hear your parents and your parents' friends talk about shit, and they're just like you'll hear them today be like, "Hey, did you hear about this whole Rittenhouse thing?" So that's like people who are at our level, and that's how far behind they are. Now, when you talk about living in a goddamn ivory tower, how far behind they are, unless they have their finger on the pulse of what their constituents want, things don't change. And until guys like this start doing stuff like this, you'll start to see the support, and then little by little it'll happen. But the thing that Soros does, and he hides behind the whole anti-Semitism thing, we're talking about George Soros, right? But he goes, oh, this is just an anti-Semite thing. No, man, you're the fucking guy. You happen to be Jewish, fine. But, like, you were helping Nazis fucking find your cousins and shit in World War II. You're not. What the fuck are you talking about? Nobody cares about you, dude.
No one cares that... in reality, it doesn't really matter at all because he's being a cunt.
Right? It's the same time when you criticize Ilhan Omar.
It's perfectly fine to point out that there are people in power who are fucking you over, but as soon as you say their names, suddenly you're an anti-Semite.
Well, it's the same thing with
because they
Ilhan
all got
Omar.
the same goddamn names.
You can't criticize her without her saying, "Oh, you're just racist and you hate black people from Africa." No, I don't like you.
Yeah,
and then
it doesn't matter. I don't care. You're causing an absolute fucking shitstorm here. You're fucking the country. You're fucking the world. This guy is unironically fucking the world.
No, he literally is, dude. The Open Border Society, he's taking apart countries from the inside out.
Yeah, he's fucking the world, right? And we've got to just let it happen because of his Jewish proclivities.
You've got to let it happen because he has billions of dollars and he can just fund anything he wants to.
And in terms of money, he's not even that fucking rich. He's only got like 20 billion.
Okay.
That's
only 20 billion.
Well, when you're comparing it to Rothschilds, yeah.
It's still more
the damage they do
than most countries on the planet.
Yeah, but I mean, when you talk about guys like this, dude, this guy wouldn't be able to let you borrow $6,000. He wouldn't know how to give you $6,000. This guy's so tied in to all these different
$6,000. Why would you want $5,000? $3,000? Don't forget about that $1,000 you owe me.
But the thing is, dude, fucking $8.6 billion is his net worth. That's not to say what companies he owns, the percent. yeah, you have to clock in the percentage of the company you own, but like he has shell corporations and property and things under so many goddamn names
Yeah.
that 8.6 billion is now what I want to know is because it says right here that he's donated more than $32 billion to the Open Society foundations that he is in charge of.
Yeah, he balanced all his wealth to the foundation a few years back.
He donated his money to a foundation that he runs.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you going to be worth 8.6 billion and be able to donate 32 billion to? So he has a bunch of different. This guy's unfathomably rich.
It's
What I want to know,
creative
Bard,
accounting. Creative accounting.
what I want to know, Bard, is like, so say he's 91 years old. When this guy died, he obviously has a vision, and his vision is the Kalergi plan, and he's trying to destroy he's trying to destroy the world. He's literally an evil genius. I mean, not an evil genius. He's a bad guy from a comic book movie. Who is going to pick up who does he pass the torch to? Is there
He has a
another
son.
person that's
He has grandchildren.
Bill
All these
Gates.
motherfuckers do.
He's going to pass it to Bill Gates. He's the one who's been chosen.
I can see that.
And at
But
this
they try to
point,
take him out.
they're hoping they can just squeak on through to the point where medical advancements take it to the point where they can just kind of live forever.
He's going to be like the God Emperor of the chase. Dude, he's married to a little fox though. Disgusting.
She can't be that.
God, imagine how well kept this woman is. Fuck. Tamiko Bolton.
Do I need to bring it up on screen?
How old
No,
is she?
dude, we're gonna 19.
Jesus fuck.
And he's
No,
like
I'm
80,
kidding. I'm
89
kidding,
or
dude.
something.
He's 91. I'm kidding. She's like an older woman. She's like a Huma Abedin sort of. Like half
She's
Asian.
only half his age.
She's a good looking girl though.
Honestly, I'm
Japanese
surprised she's not 6.
Yeah, well, yeah, so am I. Well, they're not going to put this. They're not going to put that publicly, are they? They're guaranteed that's what's happening.
Not yet.
though.
Not yet.
True.
Look, the wife is the public one. The hookers and courtesans, they're like a side thing.
Yeah.
They got their own apartments on his property.
You know, we know about Epstein's Island, but like, there's definitely other areas in the world that things happen. Obviously we've gone a bit off track here, but I think it was fun. Max, you got anything else?
No, man. Just want to thank everybody for coming by. Thanks to the callers. Thank you guys. Thank you Walmart and the anti-Walmart.
Fuck Walmart. Fuck Walmart.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you do for security for your meats?
What do I do?
Yeah, what's the security protocol?
He's trying to find out the information.
He's casing the joint. Yeah. He's trying for weaknesses.
My job is to make sure that the meat wall is stocked. It is not to fucking watch it to see if people are stealing. So I don't give a fuck. But
Do
I
y'all
do
use
have to deal with it when the fucking OGP people come to ask me about it.
Do you slap cold RFID labels on any of the shit?
I put the use by dates on it, and then I put it out on the shelf.
Okay. All right, cool.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, thanks guys for joining. Bard, Bo, and Bibble. Thank you very much. And obviously the super chatters. We've got Mount Hale and Deluxe donated to us today. Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
And hopefully Avon is doing well. We joke a lot, but I hope he's getting through this weather. He's doing all right, and we'll have him back next week. So
yeah, he's as we said earlier on, he's going through a bit of a snowstorm or whatever it was. So hopefully he gets through that okay. But
hope, and please, guys, there's something that was trending number 1 in the United States yesterday. It's hashtag get max to 500. We can't let Avon have more followers than me, so you can lord that over. So go ahead and follow me on Facebook. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter when you get a chance.
Yeah, follow on
Twitter,
Facebook. That's cool. MySpace is good as well.
Yeah, and then Angel Fire. If so, it's
Yeah, GeoCities, all of that.
Twitter.com/mercifulmaximus. Let's fucking do it, bro. Bit of a snowstorm last night in Miami, if you know what I'm talking about, Kaz. We'll talk about that off air.
All right, I'll put a link in the chat. That's my Twitter. If we can follow that as well, that's obviously most important.
The hell's that?
I got two things. All right, number one, food chain reaction crisis simulation.
Yeah, I just brought that up. I had that on screen a moment.
Okay, well that's for everybody else to look into.
Yeah,
and
look at that.